Michael, welcome to Seagulls TV and welcome to the club. How does it feel to be here?
I'm pretty excited actually. It's an interesting thing. It's good to be back on the other side of the Westgate Bridge, you know. Sitting on the other side has been far too long. But I'm excited, it's really encouraging.
So how have your first few weeks of the club been?
3 sessions, so each of those sessions have been pretty solid. I've been really impressed with the young fellows that are coming through, so catching up with some of the faces that I've seen around the place before.
You speak of those younger faces. You're coming on board as a development coach and the head of development. You must be looking forward to working with the many young and talented guys on the list.
Yeah, I'm actually currently got a game that we played against Box Hill last year, and I'm really interested to see how we played and the type of players that we've got. Because I didn't notice, in my role with Casey, I wasn't watching the development side too often. So to see what Willing put out on the paddock is really interesting, really encouraging. They've got some fantastic players, so part of building them up and bringing them on and making them into not only VFL players but hopefully to go on and players with the footy club and or
You mentioned your time at Casey. You come to the club with a wealth of football experience, and including, of course, being the premiership coach of Springvale in 1995. But what drew you to Williamstown?
Well, first of all, there's a few people here I know. So I knew Andy, I knew of Andy pretty well, but I knew Andy through association, I suppose. I've had a long history with the Donnell family and Sam especially. Through Melbourne, and I sort of like the idea of when I was playing footy at Footscray, Western Bulldogs. There was a lot of lads who went to play with Williamstown Footy Club, so Chops and Barry and a few of those lads at Wheels, obviously, and I sort of knew them and knew the club really well, but had never really been involved, so to get that opportunity was really exciting for me, and hopefully I can live up to the legacy those guys have passed on and are continuing to do so, and help the club on to further success.
Fantastic. And just finally, Michael, obviously you are only just new at the club, but do you sort of have do you know what some of the philosophies I suppose you'll be trying to instill into this young group of players yet?
I'm really quite conscious of just making sure I look around and I see what's happening and don't jump in too quickly and too fast the club's had some success, and especially in the development side, for a number of years. So from my perspective, I want to be able to build those lads and build them as best I can. So philosophically, my stuff is about building not only teams and players, but giving them the club, that solid footing. So there you go, I suppose. Philosophically, I reckon I like to build, and I like to build individuals, teams and clubs.
Michael, thanks very much for joining us on Seagulls TV, and welcome to the club.